It had been a few days since all hell broke loose at the TO&L's Waco yard, when Reid jumped the tracks at the north end. While damage costs were pretty minor when it came to the rails and other nearby equipment, Reid found himself sitting in the yard's locomotive shops. As punishment for his act of peer pressure, Gordon was assigned to shop duty until Reid was back in service. Even though he never meant to cause any harm to Reid, he couldn't help but feel guilty for his actions, and when he had the chance, he would usually stop by and talk to Reid when he could. One hot and humid morning, when repairs on Reid were about finished, Gordon came crawling into the shops to collect an old baggage car. Morning, Reid. How's the status of your repairs? Actually, they're pretty much finished by now. Alright, now we're talking big shot. Yeah, though I wish we can make it to the anniversary celebration. But from what I heard, it's all the way in Kansas City. But why is it not in, like, Dallas or Houston? I honestly don't know. Probably a delay of sort, but regardless, it's being held on the 8th, and it's the day that the railroad began operations after all. They're probably right. You know, I heard that Mr. Roberts trying something new this year, and that there's going to be a driving of a golden spike on a demonstration track. Like the one driven in Promontory Summit? Yeah, that's what they said if I remember correctly. Crazy how Mr. Robert organizes all of this to celebrate our railroad. I mean, the Roberts are a family with a good heart. Wait, isn't the office car special stopping here for a crew change? If I remember correctly, yes. In fact, they should be here in about an hour and a half. Reid, I think I have an idea. Huh? What if we tagged along for the rest of the trip? I mean, it's not like there's gonna be a delay or anything. I suppose it's worth a shot.
Greetings, Waco! Make way for the pride of the TO&L!
Heck, God, here we go.
I beg your pardon?
Can you, like, stop doing this all the damn time? You're giving me and Gordon boiling from your constant speech about how you're the pride of the line, or the finest engine in all of America. Look, as you clearly may know by now, Kenny, I used to be an engine of high status as well, and I was very much like you back then. But now, I've strayed away from those days of being boastful and sensitive, because at the end of the day, it gets you nowhere.
Oh, really?
Look, we don't have much time to argue about this. We need to ask the executives a favor.
Well, of course you can. What can I do for you two?
Well, sir, we were wondering if we could join the consist so we could be at the celebration, as Mr. Robert planned. Aye, we probably have to make some small arrangements at first, but, I don't see why not.
Wait! I have to trouble head with them?
Ugh.
That is quite enough from you, Kenny. Reid and Gordon are very special engines in the eyes of Mr. Robert. They may not be perfect, but they are good souls nonetheless. Now, if you keep up this behavior, I will be telling Mr. Robert.
Hey, as we thought. Not gonna lie, we made some pretty good progress. I think we're stopping in Camden for the night. To be honest, I thought we were gonna get as far as Little Rock, but honestly, I don't blame you. But considering we'll have a more early start than today, we might have a chance of getting to Kansas City by tomorrow. Let's hope so. Alright, time to get some rest. You know, Kenny's been really quiet. I mean, maybe it's because I gave him a good talking to. When I confronted him, I thought I heard him stutter a little. You know your way of telling him off, don't you? Heh, I suppose. I think we should get some rest. A lot more traveling tomorrow. Alright, good night.
Will this stupid trip be over soon?
Oh, so now you speak.
Yeah, whatever. Sure.
You know, you don't always have to keep up an image, right?
Of course, it's a job switcher who makes that remark.
How about you just listen to him? Kenny, do you realize that Reid was trying to give us some good advice yesterday?
Look, is it alright if we don't talk about this, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. Honestly, I did not expect a reaction like that from Kenny of all engines. Like, the way he said that sounded very out of character for him. Maybe we should just leave him alone for now. I don't think there's really a point in confronting him at the moment. Yeah, fair enough.
Welcome everyone to the Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana Railroad 60th Anniversary Party. We are very excited to celebrate this occasion, as 60 years ago today, operations on this road began, and since then, it has grown drastically. Now to begin the celebration, I will drive this specially made golden spark to commemorate 60 years of grand service.
Man, 60 years. Time flies, doesn't it?